Alright. We got the camera machine on. Probably gonna be an incredible day of Hearthstone Arena. Time to play Warlock if that's what you insist.
They know
Cool skin,
not
right?
what
Nice
awaits
hat.
them.
Nice staff made of bones. Seems like a healthy decision. Alright, let's do the dang thing. Who do they got for us? Another Archimond? These are okay. These are okay. Let's take a little Archimond. Try to find those foreboding flames. And maybe some sludge? I do like me the sludge card. What's up, Josh, man? Alright, let's put the sludge guy in the deck. Defile? One defile always feels pretty helpful. If I got the location, I think we would take this guy, but let's take a trolley problem. They're always good. I think I can get away with an avant gardening. Maybe get a demon that didn't start in our deck. Sounds kind of fun. What's up, soul food? Eating ice cream and watching Hearthstone. What kind of ice cream? Alright, I think I'll take a cascading disaster still. These are all both like just fine 3-drops, but maybe some removal. Amalgam can help us find more demons. I'm gonna take Rot Heart Dryad. Good way to get Archimond. Maybe we can get like a Wretched Queen or something like that, maybe. Sludge or Ship. I think I'll take, we could even consider the Imp as well. I think I'll take the Disposable Assistant. Just feels like sometimes the Starship cards just get in the way of Archimond. I'm eating Reese's PB Cup ice cream right now. What the heck? It's a whole ice cream adventure for you guys. Spelunker. I'd be down to take him if I had the temporary quest as well, but it's like a Murlocula. I think another trolley problem is probably fine. Endgame you could probably get away with, but right now doesn't look too good. Now this guy we want. I could see Scrap Imp maybe just being no, probably not better than Stalker. Scrap Imp is one of the best cards I think you could get though. Shadow Flame Stalker plus Archimon. This card is unfair. Partner or Fire Breather? Wonder about the win rates of Fire Breather. Let's check them on hsreplay.net. Sponsors of this stream. Fire Breather. Wow. 54% deck win rate, 48% played win rate. Greedy Partner, 55 and 55. Sometimes that coin, man, just gets you out of trouble. Alright, let's grab the partner. Wow, double Shadow Flame Stalker. Would love a Gem Tosser, but come on, you can't take Archimond and then pass these. What I really need is Foreboding Flame. Kind of feel like I say that in every Warlock deck. Let's go Brewmaster here, maybe. Could brew back Shadow Flame, Foreboding Flame. That could be kind of cool. Health Drink or Drain Soul? 2 to deal 3, or 3 to deal 3, but you could do it 3 times. I don't know. I could take a Health Drink, why not? I think I'm gonna take an Entitled Customer. Is that wrong? I just don't like that 6, I don't like that 2. Sometimes you need a little AoE, right? Josh and I planned our ice cream party ahead of time and we didn't bring any extra. I had to put that shit away. I was gonna eat the whole pint. Brownie batter is what it's called. What's brownie batter? That like chocolate with little freaking gumdrops in there? Probably librarian here. Can't really take crane game because I don't... Oh, it pulls copies. Like, what's the best thing I can pull? A copy of an Archimond? That's no good. Alright, we'll take this guy. Take another demonic. Man, this deck, just give me another foreboding flame or 2. Come on, don't be greedy. Deconstructor or another librarian? have one mech there, kind of. Not many mechs. Let's just take another librarian. I don't really want 3 librarians, but... What am I supposed to do with them spelunkers? Oh my god, we actually got another Foreboding Flame. I don't think I've ever drafted an Archimon deck with a second Foreboding Flame. Table flip? 1 table flip seems great. Could grab the fracking. I've got the assistant. I've got the sludge. Conductor's good too, but I actually don't have any other fatigue cards or like Grafam or something where I think this card gets better. Let's grab a fracking, a sunspot. Let's say this deck looks fun. Okay, let's say this deck looks miserable. That'll do it. Tentacle's okay. I guess the temporary 1 is okay too. Okay, can I say the deck looks good? Can I say it looks good and miserable even though it looks fun, but I'm not saying that? Alright, let's look up I think this Blood Petal card's good. Very high deck and played win rate, but I think people play it with the quest, and I think the quest is really good. Alright, let's try it. And finally, another trolley problem. Okay, I mean... Let's kick ass. This deck's gonna be great. Stay positive. We don't have to, feel any despair until later tonight, so let's stay positive. How do you play Elise the Navigator? I mean, you have to have... cards of 10 different types? 9 different types? It's 10, right? I don't even know what they do. But typically cards like that, you want to take the 5 cost option more often than you would think. People just always default to taking the 10 for like Ignis, and I'm assuming that card, the old Kazakis cards. But I think a lot of the times you want to take 5 to have a really powerful turn 5, or like play it on 10, or like play it on 6 or 7 or 8 plus something else. But people will just automatically take the 10 when they're behind and then sometimes die. This song makes me feel like I'm using 100% of my brain to experience life in the present moment. Is that a good feeling? That sounds pretty good. Okay, I'm taking Razadir. Okay, this didn't work. Actually, I guess it can work, huh? I can just play this to activate this. Man, this card really should not be able to be discovered. No way. What are the best ones? So now that I can't really say, because I haven't played it yet. I haven't played it against me yet. And I don't actually remember, I don't remember what they all do. I'm sorry to say. The new Elise sucks. I've heard she's very good from pretty good players. But like I said, I haven't cast it. And I haven't had it cast against me either. Coin. I mean, maybe that's the best card for him to discard for us. Maybe that's the worst. I hate Razadir. Every time I say Razadir, I think of Raz Al Ghul from Batman Begins. Razadir. I can get a 10 or a 0 with her. Do you have to, though? She comes with a 10 and a 12. I think. Okay, watch this play. Watch this. Wait, shit. Maybe I should play that. Nah, let's play this one. I could play a discounted Mawarg. Or a discounted Eridar Brute. Alright, I don't know. I mean, Morg is good to get back. I guess so is this guy. If I just play, like, stuff. I just drop Morg, Observer. I can play the first Archimon. I didn't draft her in a bucket. She got offered to me after a loss. Ah, okay. Yeah, then it seems hard to make her work. For sure. God. I just wanted 2 for this turn. I don't really want to tap. Should I use this just to look for something? Let's do this and see if we can find... Maybe just a greedy partner? Try to tempo out like an extra thing. What did he sound? Wind Fury? Okay, I need the other Foreboding Flame. That's what I need. Sure, the bucket is fine. I think the bucket kind of sucks. I don't know why you should just be able to get like Ceaseless or something. I don't think Ceaseless is very good. I hate that you get Mountain Giant and like a 10 mana 5/4 or something.
Fall before the imps, damn it.
I don't even know what the bucket is. It's Mountain Giant, the 10 mana 5/4 rush, and like something else like an 8 or a 9 or something. Or is it like a 0? I forget. Sunwell? Oh, Sunwell, yeah. Sunwell's a good card. You get the copy of the 4/5 in your hand? No, you don't. Do you? No, I don't think you do.
Don't worry, it looks great.
If you do, then that's confusing, and I would have rather had that. You do? Oh, really? It's weird.
I will
What does this card say?
in your veins.
I could just play the 8, but
Fall before the imps, damn it.
let's keep jamming these. I'll play this next turn. I guess I could play the partner, coin, observer. Or we could just drop an Archimon. It's pretty good by itself. What's up, Blitz? I'm a believer in the cards and RedBeard. They were going to dominate. I think. As long as this mustachio dingus doesn't, you know, doesn't have his way with us. I guess I don't have to play this turn. I gotta get the Mawarg down, too. Seems like a pretty good time for Mawarg. What the hell? Ghost Rider?
It's completely safe.
I mean, I don't have to play anything here, really, but... Gotta make some hand space. Okay, this is good, too. This game is good. Because We're gonna kill him, I think, without having to use Archimon, so he doesn't even have to feel that bad. He doesn't feel like, oh, I got scammed by Archimon. He's just like, oh wait, he kind of got scammed by RedBeard, though. Took away his coin. Oh god, excuse me. I just pulled a muscle in my chest. Okay, alright. Not bad first game. Bless you, thank you. What's the worst card out of Sunwell? Knoll and Giant? Sunwell's good, I think. Giant's probably the worst, which is concerning because Knoll is a 10 mana 5/4.
Gul'dan versus Malfurion.
Man, if you can get that card down to 4 mana, it's still not good. I think that card got nerfed to 10 mana. I think it was like 8 or 9 or something. The worst card is Mountain Giant, because sometimes that card's not castable. And when it is, it's like an 8 mana 12/12 or whatever. Which sucks. Sucks that it makes me angry. Sunwell can combo with the 2, Fill Hand, and Erduki. I'd like to place a complaint. The stream is lacking Statman. If you could pass up to the executives at RedBeard Corp. He was here yesterday, wasn't he? I think he said he was traveling for a couple weeks. I don't know. He messaged me a couple things. Iscom man, thanks. Welcome. He said something like his work schedule was gonna change, or his wife was getting mad at him for spending too much time on the internet, so he's gonna come by like a little less for a little bit. He was here yesterday or the day before. Yeah, we definitely need more stat, man. Come on, that guy rules. Demon dynamics. Human dynamics. Let's try Razadir. What if we played Razadir? Wait, what's his quest? Oh, the Guff one? So I'm probably gonna have to coin this so that I can play this.
Can we agree
Oh, I hate this card.
to compromise?
Maybe I can discard that before he plays it if it's Drum Circle. Okay, best draw, Foreboding Flame, probably.
Who here can spell
Right?
Zinjari? Anybody?
But I gotta draw it first. I can't trade. I can't trade the dragon and get it, and then get this down with it. Okay, alright.
Enjoy your planet while you still can.
Well, getting a Trog is nice. Not getting the raid negotiated card, less nice. He touched it like he could play it. Card is broken. Yeah, this card should not be able to be discovered. What does this card say? Gain 5 attack? Alright, let's jam a little abduction rays. right. Hope you're well. I'm doing okay. Yeah, what did I do today? Rode my bike. Oh, I went to the gym this morning. Got a burrito. Watched the first 20 minutes of Super Troopers. And then some ads came on, so I turned it off. Took a nap, actually. Pretty good day. Enjoy abduction ray while you can. Red is known to cut it. Am I known for that? Wait, was that raid negotiator? Oh. I was thinking about that. I was like, am I gonna cut this card? I was just thinking about that.
Release me, I will grant you a monstrous discount.
Alright, let's actually just get a demon down now. Because... I mean, I can add demons to my hand whenever I want. Man, Foreboding Flame is such a broken card, too. So... anything he doesn't kill dies to the Megtherodon, right?
Fall before the imp's gambit.
Not the best, but what can you do? Elemental Joints, welcome to the stream. Great to have you here, truly. Wonderful. And none other than Alcoholism. Alcoholism? Alcoholism? So he has to gain attack. Wait, he has to do it a third time? This quest is horrible.
I'll start this show.
I'm one off. I am one off.
I concede.
Okay, alright. First two games, I would say, have gone off unfairly for our opponents. But spies can rest for now. No losses means no chance to cut Abduction Ray, which I am considering.
Gul'dan versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine. Mine is the only way.
I mean, I guess. It's not so bad if I can, not draw a spell. Andres, thanks for your follow as well. So many new, wonderful followers. Couple of evil ones. But hey, what can you do? What's up, Hearthstoner? Alright, I was thinking about your box today. I need an update on your magic cards. Are they in Denver yet? Are they with you? I think you said there was a potential for them to be delivered today. Let's try this Razadir card. Alright, no spell. Or God, the fact that you can get it from this card and this card triggers it is so disgusting. Oh, look disgusting. No spell. Yes. Okay, no spell. Raza killed my kill Jaden. Yeah, I'm still on that. Hated it. I hate that for you. I truly do. Hmm. What is this card? What the hell? Why is that so big? Is that worth a cascading? Hmm. Close. Battle cries trigger twice. Maybe I can get these out cheaper. Having some good turns. Maybe I play the 5 before the 4. Nah. Probably just go 4-1. I want to draw that Archimon too. 5 mana. 2 demons. What if I play one of these? I can just sit for now, right? Let's play this.
Go on, take a bite.
Let's play that. We'll leave those up for now. We'll do a little more with these, maybe. A little cheaper for them. Had my second 12-win run a few minutes ago. Hey, congrats, man. Was it yesterday you went 12? You're popping off. And welcome to Drax. Don't call him Draxula. Hey, what's up, Irona? What happened? Where's this guy? Can I play the 5? Oh, I ran into that guy. Okay. I mean, I kind of want to. I work on corrupting this. Kind of a annoying card for the board, especially if he has the if he's using some of the sludges or discarding the sludges. Might be hitting a 4-10 instead of like a 5-6. What the hell?
Enjoy your planet while you still can. Our betrayers will suffer endless torment.
I mean, the fell beasts are kind of annoying. That's kind of insane. Potentially. I mean, what good does it really do me? I guess I get an effect on the space bug. I think I'll hold. It was 9 yesterday? Oh, okay. Well, 9's good. 12's better. Emb means fire. E-M-B? Emb? MB? Welcome.
Are you gonna clean that up?
Am I gonna clean that up? Well, I guess I am. I mean, Is it good here? How good is it?
Our betrayers will suffer endless torment.
You know, if this was like a 6-6 maybe, or a 3-3 maybe. Looks like box isn't coming until possibly the 10th, which isn't the case. Wait, didn't you get an update yesterday that it would possibly be here today? That's a concerning rerouting.
I have things you never knew.
And as long as it's still getting tracked, right? You should be fine. As long as somebody knows where it is. Alright, I do want the coin, so I know we're kind of discovering last and drawing last, but I want the coin. Probably doesn't help against him. I mean, this sort of maybe does. It actually be okay to discard the barrel and cast it for free. A little bit rude. Just a little bit.
Wretched world.
Who's ready for another round?
Will that count himself now? Therein lies the question. I think that's fair. Fair is fair, my fair-weathered friend. Somebody once asked me, I don't know if it was you, or maybe it was Jurbeck, somebody here was like, do you know what fair-weathered means? Do you know what fair-weathered means? I was like, yeah, I know. It's part of the joke. Once summon Archimon, it's from your deck. What's your take on the 4-mana 7/7? I definitely don't think it should be able to be discovered. I also don't think just at its core the card makes sense. Even if you draft it, I still don't really understand why I'm getting a 4-mana 7/7 that makes my opponent discard something. Shouldn't it be like a 4/4? Why is it overstated? I mean, I get that I can discard one card. It should be like whatever, a 4-mana 5/5 or something. If you played a demon, you know, whatever, you discard a card. Sorry, your opponent discards a card and it gets -1/-1 or something. Or if you didn't, then it can you discard a card and it gets +1/+1 or something like that. I don't understand why this overstated 4-drop makes my opponent discard a card.
Mine is the only way.
But I've seen some posts on Reddit of people saying, like, here comes Razadir for Tuesday. People seem to think it's going to be good and constructed, and if it's good and constructed and it discards, it'll probably get nerfed, which is good, but I just don't think that card requires a lot of thought to realize that it can be broken, but also will just be a really annoying play pattern. Regardless. 4-mana 10/10, your opponent discards their whole hand. Maybe they'll buff it.
Premiere act. Me.
Alright, I know I've said it before. I'm gonna say it again. I just need some more foreboding flames. What about a 43 mana 8/8 that makes your opponent discard their deck? Okay. What's your question, Badman? Because it's Kindred, if you don't play a type that before you discard your own card. Yeah, no, I get that. No, I got that part. Okay. Double Battlecry, double Archimont. Okay. I just need good demon here. Summons a 2/2, a 3/3, a 4/4, a 5/5, and a 6/6, and it costs 43 mana though?
Anything to declare?
Do you have anything to declare?
No. You're rotten.
That card is gonna cost me 7. But I really need one of those in the pool. I can play this for next turn. Alright. Alright, you guys said one would go in my hand. For some reason. Actually, I might just click this away. Or 6. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna click it away. I could play it. I just rather have a 2/5. Alright, so we're gonna go Wretched Queen, and then play Archimond every turn for the rest of the game. Why are there 3 Archimonds? I have not found my 4th yet. I guess it's the only reason. Okay, 7 drop. I guess I can play the one next turn. But need him. Yeah. Run it in. Run it in. Oh. Does that mean I just do that instead of playing the other thing?
Enjoy your planet while you still can. Fall before the imps damnate.
I increase his power. But I need to get through that thing anyway, so get to work on it. Location stopping Domino. Right now the location stops Domino. I can just click it next turn. I'm gonna get 4 Wretched Queens.
What is this blundering?
I'm gonna get 4 Wretched Queens here. Excuse me? Wait, I don't have space for the Wretched Queens. Wait, did he just not attack? Why would you not attack? Why wouldn't you attack there unless you knew I had double battle cry? Arcamon. Am I crazy? Could he not attack? Did he break that on his turn? Why would you not remove a 4 damage taunt for free? Hmm.
Our betrayers will suffer endless torment.
It's completely safe. Just don't spill it. It's completely safe. Just don't spill it.
It's probably better to put in there, right? This one too. Play around AoE, not trade there? Not really. You're just leaving me 8 power on board instead of 4. So. Yeah, it saves a little bit of health, but that health is guaranteed to be removed by the minion you leave up, so. Maybe slightly, but that's a pretty big stretch. Clutch, thanks for your follow. Clutch. Why is Wretched Queen considered an imp? I beg to know this dynamic from Blizzard. I don't know. Trolley first? We could. Oh yeah, Trolley first actually would be better because I could have discarded that. Oh, I wouldn't have discarded it. I guess we would have killed the taunt instead of the more power.
You win this time.
Okay, I mean, that was well earned. How come you didn't tap? Yeah, do I need to tap? I need more cards. I have another Arcamon that fills up the entire board. How are you guys? Pretty good. Pretty good. Just playing a little Hearthstone Arena with my friends.
Gul'dan versus the Lich King.
All will serve me in death.
Mine is the only way.
Any advice on women today? Be kind to them. Treat them with respect. As well as men. Try to treat everyone with respect if you could do that. Starting with Strong Warlock. I figured I'd start with a strong deck for a change. Instead of a weak one.
While you still can.
Cyan Wisp is defeated. On to Inky Hydra, the next normal opponent. So many normal opponents. Which is just what you want to see in your normal card game. Yeah, I'll just take the big things. I have things to do. We want our Archimons to resurrect big demons. Too big? Maybe. Got a 5. Yeah, the brutes are good too. I mean, the brutes kind of mean I don't die. Like, I never die before I can do things. Also could be pretty cheap with this thing, spitting out things. Did you get bullied? No.
Lightboard is killing it! Get down!
Our betrayers will suffer endless torment. Blizzard, sir. Blizzard, sir.
Hey, Mr. Red Sir. That's Sir Mr. Red Sir to you, Tonka Brew. Also, hello. Hope you're doing well. Red was the biggest bully. No. I don't really condone bullying. Unless I'm paying for that service, in which case, you know, all's fair in love and war, as they say. All's fair in schmecks and war.
Go on, take a bite.
It looks like he got stuffed in lockers. Well, I don't really understand why that would be the case. A ripped physical specimen such as myself. But it seems as though you may be lost and confused. I can play this and hit to give me better odds to remove that guy without losing this guy.
Possibilities.
Alright. I also get to push this 8 first, which is kind of valuable. Hope you're well. This deck looks good. This deck is very good. Which is pretty rare around these parts. So we gotta try to do our best. Kind of nice when the Triple Frost decks are throwing damage into your minions. Seems like you drafted a 10+ win deck. Well, it's got the win total in the bottom left, so it's a 4-win deck right now. Take my advice and don't try to devolve Treants or chat will keck you into submission. Am I a giant like Regis? I'm close to 7 feet tall, which is a little deceptive. I'm like 6'10", which I don't know how many centimeters that is, like 240 or something? Which sounds great. Until you need to sit down and pee in a public restroom and your knees go up over the stall. You get Chad not killing him. Giants are taking over. Mama told me not to believe everything I heard on interwebs. Sometimes it's about sending a message. The Inky Hydra. Casual turn 9. Guys got frost strikes for days. Inky Hydra, yeah. Inky Hydra's cooking. Dun, 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 dun. Can I say hello to YouTube already? Everybody go check out the YouTube. Tasney put up another crazy YouTube video for us. Maybe the most fun deck. Definitely the most fun deck of the last meta.
Gul'dan versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine. Mine is the only way.
Definitely the most fun deck of the last meta.
Do that.
I mean, I want that, don't I? I just need to get my Foreboding Flames. Prove you're a giant. Put a reference banana next to your head. I don't have a banana. Usually I just eat them as soon as I buy them, and I usually eat them in one bite. Just kind of swallow them whole. Ugh. He's 5'2", don't let him troll you. Well, that's not true. That's just not true.
My blood boils for war.
Are you excited, Dreads, for more Hearthstone tomorrow? Shouldn't it be a ton of fun? Should I do this so that I don't discard, or should I just discard? I kind of want to put something on the board this turn. Play the one drop that draws Archimon, but well, I gotta scratch off part of my face. Hold on one moment. Wow. Alright, I guess I just discard Fracking. I don't have anything else to do. Okay, that's better, maybe.
I'll start this show.
I'll start this show. I can love Hearthstone. Yeah, Hearthstone's just the best, man. It's the best. I mean, these are better for my Archimon. Part of my face. That's right, Trax. You heard me. One of the simple joys of Hearthstone, Blitz Freeman says, is watching Dreads rage and it getting clipped. This is also cause I feel this rage, and it's nice to have Dreads empathize with me. That is nice, isn't it? That is nice. Do I have a mech in hand? No. Why does this whole hand want me to have mechs? Alright, I want to get that down.
While you still can.
Guess I want to get that down.
It's completely safe. Just don't spit.
Okay, my problem is I can't play the Dreadlord. That's what I want to be doing. He screams what we're all thinking. Just an informational question, hypothetically, if I were to ask a streamer of your caliber to play the game I'm developing, how much would it cost me? Just need an estimate. Typically, you can kind of expect like average CCV per hour. So like whatever a streamer's average viewer is. So if they average 500, like in that range. Now, you know, it's, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Sometimes it moves here. If you're booking multiple hours, it can be a little different, but something in that vicinity is probably where it starts. You might be able to get somebody a little cheaper if they're a little lower. The higher the average, I feel like you can command a bit more of a premium. Somebody who averages 100 viewers might charge you $50 to $75 an hour. Somebody who averages 500 might just charge you 500. Somebody who averages 10,000 might charge you $15,000 or $20,000 an hour because they're getting more offers than they can probably field anyway. $500 an hour, something like that, yeah. I don't know, maybe I should have thrown it all face. Really appreciate it. Yeah, now, like, I played Adam's game for free. Adam is a member of this community. He's been working on his game for a long time. He's a great guy. His game was really fun. He's my friend. So there's, you know, the numbers don't always have to be set in stone, but if you're approaching like a random streamer, they'll probably quote you in that range. And then if they are very desperate or they really need money or they haven't had a lot of, you know, offers in a while, they might be more inclined to be more flexible, maybe. Gotten offers for $1,000 per hour. I've gotten offers of over $1,000 an hour. I've gotten offers of way more than $1,000 an hour that I've declined because they were for like shady or questionable endorsements. Sometimes you'll get offers and they're not legitimate. They don't come to fruition, or again, they might be sketchy, or who knows, it can be a little hard to say sometimes. The thing about sponsored content like that is you might get offered, you know, 2 deals in a month, and then you might go 3 months without being offered anything. So that's where that, you know, if you haven't been offered anything in a while, you might be more inclined to just take an offer. Streamer with a conscience, yeah. You know, I feel like, now I hope Dreads went to bed. I feel like some of my conscience is actually related to Dreads. Dreads taught me a little bit about streaming when I first started streaming. Ways to behave and things to do, and sometimes I'll ask him, hey, what do you think about this? And he'll say like, oh, you know, that seems pretty shady, or, you know, I wouldn't do that, and I'll be like, oh. Order. Oh, crap. I thought I was healing from this one. How many of these damn things does he have? How many of these damned cards?
Are you gonna clean that up?
Teach you through bad example. He taught me that if you yell at chat a lot, they'll yell back at you. So even when you want to yell at them, it's like cutting off like a hydra's head. Just 2 more heads sprout. I learned that through observation. You still don't bounce for us. I'm not known to bounce in the same ways. I just think ending with an Archimond in hand, a full board, and full health, and him with no minions on board, it's probably just... most beautiful thing you can see. I would never yell at the streamer. Good day, Mr. RedBeard. What's up, Senseless? I learned a lot from Dreads too. I've never complained so much in my life. Now I'm bullying the girls on my volleyball team. I'm forever grateful. Last line's good there. Forever grateful. You can yell at me, I probably deserve it. I would never yell at Blitz Freeman. But yeah, I kind of like, I learned a lot about streaming from Dreads. How much you can expect to ask for, and then like kind of like where you might want to fall in terms of flexibility for streaming. You know, a lot of times the shadier stuff is like crypto based or like gambling based, and sometimes I'll be like, hey, this sounds like really good, and he'll kind of be like, hey, maybe it's too good. I'm like, yeah. Like, plus then like, you know, do they want you to lie to everyone, or they want you to tell the truth? I was like, well, they didn't say the truth was mandatory. I was like, oh, okay. You guys should sell us more on some more NFTs. Remember the period in time when content creators were selling everyone NFTs? I never did that. It seemed pretty stupid and pretty shady from the start. But if you're selling NFTs in... I don't know, actually. I feel like if you're selling NFTs in 2025, you probably think they're legit cool and valuable. And if you're buying them, too, you're probably not getting tricked in the same way. Maybe I'm wrong about that, though. Good old print screen days. It was always a trick. Anybody who bought them deserves to be scammed. Yeah. I think there's some truth to that, sort of. There's some truth there. Jung Lu, thank you for the 6 months of Prime. Everybody who has a Prime, consider using it. It does help me out. Anybody who's not following, maybe consider helping me out with that. You chill with the ads. I don't play the ads. You can send a message to Twitch if you'd like. I don't play them. I actually have opted out of ads to be played on my channel. Twitch has declined. Play more ads, please. I can't do that either. I've opted out. So, NFTs and crypto print money for the guy at the top. I was gonna play this trolley, but I guess... Wait, I want to play... I want the discard. But I guess I can discard later. Did the people that took the odd parallel sponsorship end up getting paid, or are they still holding their parallel coins? That I have no idea. I might have taken a parallel sponsorship if they had offered me enough money. But I definitely would have been apprehensive that I would have ever seen that money. But I don't know, I'm not cool enough with any of them to ask if they got paid. Tice would probably be the closest one, but I'm not cool enough with Tice to ask him if he, they gave him money. Really didn't want to draw that card. Third card's kind of helpful at least.
Completely safe. Just don't spit.
I feel like I'm drawing cards all in the wrong order. I didn't want a spell that costs less than 3, or less than 4 really, but I don't want this on turn 4. RedBeard was wondering if your parallel sponsorship got paid and how much. No, I wasn't. If Red sold me a crypto NFT, I'd probably forgive him. Hey, Marmal, thank you for the 35 months of Prime. I was thinking about Chuck earlier today. I needed to tell Chuck something. It wasn't about a foot massage. Okay, at least I didn't discard anything too good. If I do this, I won't get the other abduction ray back, correct? I'll get the demon and then I won't have space? Is that right? Think you will get Ray? I don't think I would. I work late a lot of nights, and your stream keeps me company. Hey, thanks, Das Slink. Hey, thank you very much. How many got buffed? 3? And then he top decked that? Well, that don't feel right. Oh my god, dude. Come on. Just gonna use those. I figure this will be good on the next board, hopefully.
Put this apple on your head.
Now the look on their face.
Where'd my chat go? What the hell?
Finally! Minions that obey me! Mostly.
Are you gonna clean that up?
How many barrels are down there? 4 more barrels down there. Too shabby. Shuffle them? No. Trading places it in a random spot. But I don't know where... I don't know if it can go to the very bottom, actually.
Hurt nobody.
Oh, manager!
We're back online!
You were thinking about how Malik Beasley somehow outgambled his $9 million a year salary before he's even retired. That's sad. Is he cooked? Is he done? Okay, 7 wins, 0 losses. It's kind of crazy how strong our deck is and how easily we could have lost 3 or 4 of these games. This looks like a fun deck. What's my rating? I'm rank 1 right now. My main, I think, is like 10k MMR. I think your deck can't lose. Your deck can definitely lose. Any deck can lose. We were close to losing 3 or 4 of the games already. Good morning, how's it going? Pretty good, man. We haven't lost in any arena games yet,
I must protect the wild.
but I'm sure that time will come.
That is the only way.
I tried to fix the audio. Monarch Prince. Monarch Prince, thanks for your follow. Welcome everyone who is following. The scuff sound, I was trying to see if it fixed itself. There was an update for OBS a little while ago, so I was like, maybe they fixed it. But they did not.
Enjoy your plans while you still can.
So I can play trolley and discard the coin if I have to.
I never make 2 trips.
Or I can play the 2 and the 1. Let's just play it. We're gonna have to discard something at some point. At least this way we keep our 2-3. We develop a 3-3. You're not welcome if you're not following.
Can we
No.
agree to
How could I welcome those people?
compromise?
I already know them. I know there's something wrong. I know they're sick in the head.
Go on, take a bite.
Enjoy your plans.
I mean, I would much rather discover a demon if I could.
We all exist in harmony.
Never a 7-mana 20/20 or 30/30. Yeah, I'm thinking one might be just around the corner.
No, you're rotten.
What about a tap here? And then try to fill up my hand? Leading into the thing that does the thing, you know? I'm doing my part, fellow Americans. This is the emote of the day. Keck Washington? Jubalia, thank you again for the 13 months. If you would be so kind as to spam some Keck Washington for us all. I'm sure our nation's forefathers would appreciate that. Should I tap? I'm gonna go down to 6, back up to 7. I guess technically I can do this. Get a copy of an elemental or a dragon in your hand. Only really works with Sunspot. And that could slow him down maybe one turn.
After all I've done, the future will not be lost.
Great job, Bert. Really wonderful. Hey, Dave, thanks for the 36 months. 3 whole years, it's only 3 whole years. 3 whole years, it's only 3 whole years. Can we stop the 2 losses facing 0 wins?
Now Lo had many adventures.
You win
Can we do that?
this time.
So he's gotten to redraft 10 cards. And I have not. I don't think that's like fair. I spell the word queuing. Libor, thanks for your follow. Appreciate that. I don't want the dragon. Do I care about the rush? Eh. Thank you so much, B Bart. Appreciate that. Shame on me for 62. Where do I get more dark gifts? I guess from this guy. It's kind of cool. I might take that. Bad Omen. I have no ship pieces. Let's take a Duster. Yeah, maybe. I think I'd rather have a Dark Bomb than a Wretched Queen, although the Wretched Queen can get drawn by Dryad. Okay, so kind of like good, consistent things, but maybe not exactly what our deck is looking to do. Guess we could cut a Murlocula. Cracking has felt okay. I'm sorry, Chad. I think Abduction Ray goes. Maybe Avant Gardening. Oh, wait, I just put in the 4-drop that can discount Avant Gardening. Maybe I want to keep it. I could cut one Librarian, but they've been fine. This has been great. Table Flip is great. Trolleys are great. Alright, maybe I cut one Duster. I just keep one Duster. I feel like Cascading, it's good against the Druids, although in our deck it's kind of hard to corrupt it. Because, like, we have to play the customer first, which means we've already dealt with a board, or Archimon, which means we've probably already won. And I guess if I'm discovering cards, we want them to cost less. Now we have this guy to maybe reduce them further, so it might be harder. Yeah, I think maybe cutting it. Why Brewmaster? We've brewed Archimon back a couple of times already, and it's been great. Thank you, though, B-Bart. Cascading won us some games? I don't think that's an accurate description. We did cast it in some of the games we played. No?
Gul'dan versus Phelan.
Calm down, I'm just visiting.
Mine is the only way.
Well, hand.
I have been chosen by Amatis herself.
Enjoy your planet while you still can.
I have ascended in her name.
Oh, what's up, Giggle? Is the one drop card been good? Actually not great. The best that card has been for us, I would say. Yeah, Archimag's nice. It's like just filling my hand for entitled customer. Giving me extra entitled customer damage. I miss free diamond legendary from the 27 legendary achievement. Now we getting shit unplayable signatures most of the time. It's not right. It's not right what they're doing to you.
It's perfectly fine.
You tell him, Deuce. Cost less attack. It's a discount. Okay, these won't have dark gifts, but this one will. So is it better to just do it like that? Maybe. Wait, I thought I was supposed to get a demon.
Put some gloves on.
I smell golden in their waters.
Welcome to the group.
Need another table flip.
Keep on panning.
Well, that's kind of a table flip, but...
Put some gloves on.
Man, it's about that time of year we start building out our nominations for the RedBeard Chatter Awards. And you can bet Toose's name is going to be all over my ballot. But for what category? I mean, there's certain awards. Biggest D-bag. Poet of the Year. You know, where's he fallen? How often can you lift your penis? I mean, I could lift it every day. Farting while yapping? Deuce doesn't strike me as an overt farter, but I might be wrong about that. I've been fooled in the past. Everything except for Musical Mind of the Year. Who do you think is gonna win Musical Mind of the Year? Maybe, it could be, Blitz Free Man. That guy's got a musical mind.
Put some gloves on.
You're rotten.
I should win for best catch chat player. How many people did a Kegel after that question? Do you think I should be actively practicing my Kegels?
Accept your miserable fate.
I need 1 damage.
Enjoy your planet while you still
You're rotten.
I don't know. Get a fracking first and see if we found Dark Bomb or Sunspot.
I shall stand down.
Why do I keep getting caught? I don't know. Alright, we got 8 wins, but we're not going to have a stronger deck for a long, long time, so we need to try to rattle off a few more wins. Avoid a few more Sage Bisons. I AFK'd and Red lost, and Abduction Ray was gone.
Gul'dan versus Valir.
Deck looks legit? Oh yeah, it's good. It's earned us many a great battles against many a mighty elves, sage bisons, cyan wolves.
Go on.
I mean, I might as well play this one and then this and use it, right? Golden Pompey. Welcome. Golden Pompey. I mean, I could get a different playable one. It's possible.
No, you're rotten.
Owned your face? Pardon me? If he goes face, I'll be happier. Love to get the duster down, but I think we want to do this.
You're rotten.
No wear and tear of any kind.
Okay, let's start here. What do we got? Sludge? No mech buff.
coast was
I don't really want to spend 3 mana on that. We started a petition for Dreads to go bald. His hair is so thin and barely even there. Well, it's his choice. It's not yours. You can maybe start a GoFundMe or like a charity or something. Maybe you can purchase that. You can purchase that. Got 7 TV working again. Heck yeah. A life without 7 TV is not a life worth living. Okay, maybe it's worth living, but... Love to get the Scorching Observer.
Put some gloves on.
I won't discount this one, though. Where are my Foreboding
I remember this
Flames?
place well.
How the cards with the shield work? The ones that gain damage when they take damage? They gain attack when they take damage? How they say, if that's the card you're thinking about. No tricks there. You think I'm gonna... What the? You said you think I'm gonna discard that card. Maybe his plan was to shadow step that and get a good location later. Oh, but they picked one. I think they wanted to clear the entire board and summon a minion instead of floating mana, and then shadow step their Elise, and then be in a very, very strong position, I think. I think that was their strategy. If I had to guess...
Completely safe. Just don't spill it.
So you're saying Ripper never pass on Elise? I never pass on Elise, no.
Heads or shells.
You never piss on Elise either. Yuck.
I never make you trip. I never make you trip.
That's a problem. Wait, what? Oh, this death rattle is to deal 3 damage to all enemies? We're close to dead. We're also close to killing him. Really don't want to take any damage.
Never make you trip. I never make you trip. Almost out of time.
What can I do?
It's completely safe. Just don't spill it.
Does it lose its Dark Gift? Yes. Does it count for Arcamon? Yes. Elusive? Yeah, it's kind of nice. So I need 2 damage. Just need 2 damage. Right? I mean, I could double trade and try to live. The barrels, I can't even get a chance. I could tap into Dark Bomb. I could tap into Sunspot.
Possibilities.
I can't brew anything back. This doesn't give me any taunts. I think I need to find Dark Bomb. Your mind, so feeble. There it is. Oh man, it's good when the good guys get rewarded. File was lethal. File, Dark Bomb, Sunspot. Not table flip.
Gul'dan versus Malfurion.
Could have tapped. Maybe it could have been like tap, table flip, find another out for one of those.
Only way.
Alright, let's try to do what our deck does proactively. If we can. Tap, thank you. Opponent concedes. Do you think it made sense for the opponent to go face with the giant? Yeah. You can't trade into a 7/7. That Reborns is a full 7/7. Giving him an 8/1 and allowing it to die to every removal spell. His best chance was to race there and hope I don't have 2 damage, which I didn't. I got lucky to get 2. They played it well. But his name was Mighty Elf 15 million, and I don't know. I feel like they should still lose. When there's Justice, those are the guys that are losing. The deck overlay looks different. I don't know what that means. I'm afraid I don't know what that means. So the Bogan stats part of the premium, yes. He was sniping. He didn't play well. He knew you didn't have reach and paid for it dearly. I mean, he paid for it. And it cost him. Dearly. Felt real nice to have a brute in the pool early. He like plays like some treant card or some seedling card. Quite nice.
Stay alert, my children. Danger.
Nightmares are never forgotten.
Divine Shield, Wind Fury. Divine Shield, Wind Fury. I think I actually want this card against a druid.
Put some gloves
I feel like I'm gonna need it. If Sylvanas dies, something I learned after killing myself with a Colossus. Yes. You have to be careful with that. You must. If you haven't watched in a week or two, you might be remembering Firestone. Well, we used Hearthstone Deck Tracker for 7 years, Firestone for like a month, and then this Deck Tracker for like another couple of months already again. But yeah, we didn't always have the premium. I think the premium stats are newer for Hearthstone Deck Tracker. That has been a few months now. I'm gonna miss 3 to keep 2 health on this. Not sure if that's right, but that is what I opted to do.
Betrayers will suffer endless torment.
Should I trade? Let's just trade and not draw Archimond, hopefully.
Go on, take a bite.
And then we can draw Archimond and reassess whether we want to customer here. I just took out OBJC, ZDDS, a Quest Priest. Highly erotic. Heck yeah, man. Yeah, this is Hearthstone Deck Tracker. And then it pulls its data from HS Replay. Both sources of information and applications that I value quite highly. They are sponsoring this stream, but as I've mentioned in the past, I did use them for 7 years. Over 7 years before they sponsored us, so I don't feel like I'm recommending something I wouldn't recommend to a friend or for free. Yeah, I'm so glad Giggle beat that name, and I'm glad that he can still feel the effects of eroticism. Red has a strong chin. I've been told that before. I'll be told that again. Oh, that's very good. But I suppose it'll be very good kind of at any time, right?
No, you're rotten.
Alright, is there another dragon? There's a random dragon, but that one can't be Rhea. That's a spell. That's a spell. I mean, let's just hope no Rhea. I wish I could, but my pickle only knows how to flop like LeBron. Hey, some women and some men are into a floppin' pickle. The upright, rigid ones probably intimidate them. Stiff ones hurt. It depends how you're using them. If you're using them to pogo around, it can hurt yourself.
Time waits for no one.
Wait, this poor guy, he's gonna miss out on a, This is gonna take extra damage, but I don't wanna burn my Archimond. This guy's gonna miss out on a dog.
Enjoy your planet while you still can.
You're rotten. It's perfectly fine to me.
Alright, let's just start loading up with some big shitters. Maybe the other guy's better. Yeah, maybe not. Enjoy the comment. The stiff one's hurt. Was by Coximus. Yes. That is joy right there. Enjoyment. Play a 2-mana 2/2 or something. Wait, I needed that. I needed that, you dipshit.
It's perfectly fine to me.
Fall before the imp's gambit.
Just had an epiphany. God helps us, man. I can't have a hobby. I just got 2 tickets and a pack for 7. Sorry that happened to you, my dear friend Jeef. Is there any way to use defile here? 1, 2, 3. 2. 1, 2, 3. I need a 4 and a 5.
I wonder.
Are you gonna clean that up?
Enjoy your planet while you still can. I'm almost out of time.
What's the best elemental I could even find? I'm not so sure. Chubates. Thank you for your follow, Chubates. I think slime plus health drink? Slime hits a 6, that's a 2. Health drink gets a 5, then I don't have to trade and I still have a 4. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think you're right. That would have been better. I wouldn't have this minion on the board, but file's a little harder to get to do what you want it to do sometimes.
Oh, manager!
Enjoy your planet while you still can.
Alright, my problem... Oh, never mind. What my problem was going to be is I need another Archimon. Now I don't. Draw last. Yeah, you want to draw last in that spot. I'll let you figure out why, but it should be very obvious to anybody who's got a brain. Can't discover Shaman, no. You think he has a Fi? He could have a Fi here. You have board space? Not anymore.
I can see.
Seasoned RedBeard chatters will know why we drew last. For anybody who's got expert level gameplay. Whole time I thought the druid was a rogue. I was a druid. Hey Gerb, are you excited? It's the purple-faced lady on the bus. Oh, she's not on the bus. I don't know she was doing walking around town. Every time, oh wait, she is on the bus or the train or something, isn't she? Every time I listen to this song, I think of Jurbeck now. This is the #1 most associated with Jurbeck song on the stream. Zoe, thank you for your follow, Zoe.
Gul'dan versus the Lich King.
All will serve me in death.
Okay, I definitely don't want to keep that.
Only way.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to keep them both. It's a mulligan right now, kind of. I get to see another card for free without taking damage. Wasn't she Thanos? I don't know what that means. Need my foreboding flames. Not too many fours. Why I need a 4 moting flame.
Ooh, get down.
That's not what you want. Well, at least I got a minion on the board.
The citadel stands strong.
So he hits there, then I hit there. So do I play the 4? Oh wait, but now this is active. Oh. Yeah, hits Kindred, that's good. This thing should be a demon elemental beast. So I could have triggered it off of foreboding. Two copy actually kind of sucks. Can I ever just take like a brute instead of Archimond? I mean, it kind of works as long as I find my other Archimond or get a second copy.
Call that a blade? I've got 3.
You want the swarm of buffed imps? I don't know what that means. You should discard your opponent's hand and deck. That, I know what it means, and I'm inclined to agree. You're offered imps. Imps are worse than Brute, and Brute may have been worse than, Archimond?
A little fire never hurt nobody.
Okay, one of these has to be Archimond. Lucky. I said Brute is better for Archimond. That is what we said.
Oh, right now. Oh, right now.
This death rattle goes off first before that one. I'm still gonna have to trade. And he might get poison. I can only play one of them. Oh, but it also has charge, huh? If I play the 4, I'm not gaining any mana. They both go to 1. That goes to 2. But I guess I can get this down. 4, 5, 4. Oh no, that still doesn't work. Shit. Just disregard that. Also, I'm pretty sure I attacked. Problem is, these go up when all his guys die. This goes up when I play, and depending on the order that I play that stuff. God, I can't believe I got hacked like that. Oh, hey, yeah. At least we know now. You got DDoSed. I know, right? You would heal to full anyways. No, I wanted the 5 health though. My guy has lifesteal. Yeah, I don't care what he heals to. I want to be at 24.
It is in death that we are truly tested. Betrayers will suffer endless torment. Endless answer. Your souls belong to the living.
Are you gonna clean that up?
Can I ever do this one first? No.
Let the echoes of doom resound this wretched world.
Seven defiles is a clear. He wouldn't need 7, would he? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Yeah, maybe 7.
I have but little time.
This realm of death.
He's at 42. I have 28. 35. Not tapping. He has a Corpsicle, so he needs 4 damage to kill us.
So many possibilities. Feel devastation! Accept your miserable fate!
So I can play Librarian, shoot my Librarian. Duster, I'd rather get Duster down, I think. In which case, I guess it's probably better
Culprit was not
to not remove my own guy, maybe. Shoot the 3/3. I think I was thinking about shooting the 3/3, but I don't really need a board slot here. I'd rather keep the 3 power on board.
All life must end.
I don't think there's anything like a Defile he could use to punish me for having a 3/1 instead of a 3/3. I thought about 1 mana 2/1, shoot the 2/1, gain 1 effectively, and then play a 3. Alright, let's see if we can Dorime. Natrix, thanks for the 9 months. Appreciate that. Let's go over here and say Dorime. I've searched for Dorime in the past. And guess what pops up? Oh man, no. I kinda gotta pee. RedBeard, my son, I have returned from the sewer. Welcome back. You got a model right there. You don't need to get up. What's a model? I can't believe that the Dread's Bless wasn't integrated into that copy pasta
Only way.
in any way, in any meaningful way whatsoever. Love watching a draft, and after you got a few wins with this deck, I was like, okay, I can queue up a game of League of Legends and still not miss your draft, and I was right. Sometimes you're right, and this time you were right. This is the actual lyrics. It's not a copy pasta. Yeah, but it should have little dreads in there, in addition to the Amino mouse. It needs both. You can't be mocking the Pope now, man. He grew up down the street from PJ. I think they used to get pizza together at the old deep dish factory. DJ and the new Chicago Pope. I heard that, yes. Yes, I think you're right. Tell your mother I'm sorry for being gone so long.
I have things you never knew you
I'll
wanted.
tell her. I really need Foreboding Flame. Right now, it would help me out immensely. Did not get it.
the culprit was not tiny.
Go on, take a bite.
There's a chance the Pope knows about our pains when it comes to the arena meta. You don't think there's any chance the Pope knows about these pains? Discard Sludge. Pardon me? Pardon me? Oh man, you mean from this? No, we don't want that. Think about it, that's actually quite bad for me.
Enjoy your planet while you still can.
Okay, this is 7. Siphon? Good. Healthy drink. So next turn I play the 4. These will cost 3, so I can do that. Queen for 6, queen for 5, queen for 3. Let's hope I hit it twice.
Hope you don't have 2 left feet.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4, 5.
Fall before the imps, damn it!
Wait, drink? No. Bro has more sludges than Fern Gully. Fern Gully? You say Fern Gully.
Fall before the imps, damn it!
You want to hear it? This guy has more sludges than Fern Gully over here.
Clean that up.
Frickin' black tar monster. Killing my fruit bats. He's killing up my fruit bats. Is it Archimon time? 5. I don't have space to Archimon Brew. So what does that mean to me? That I'm not supposed to do it? Or I am supposed to do it? Insta-mute, Chad. Sometimes you gotta do it. Just do it and hit 2 more Archimons. I like the way you think, actually.
Almost out of time.
I need to find another Archimon. if he blows up this Archimon board. Time to get cursed for the rest of the night with shit deck since first was 12.
Are you gonna clean that up?
It might be time for that.
Enjoy your planet while you still can.
I found a new source of power.
Wait, I can't discover Archimon anymore. Oh, yeah, I could. Shadow Flame. And this guy.
Your world will fall to waste.
Boy, that's gonna blow up a lot of sludges, ain't it? 6 on the bottom. Amalgam. Oh, yeah, maybe Amalgam. Okay, I got chances. Big muscles.
Good for smashing! I am only more deadly.
So if I tap, this will cost 3, so I go down to 8, 5, something, something, something. So I can do all that, can't I? I can tap. I can... Can't go face, right? 3...
There's nothing to my blade.
If I can get him into Sunspot range, that would be cool. Katie, thank you for the 32 months. The sub from Cosmic Camel himself.
They haven't raised the alarm.
Don't mind me, I'm just going back to put on Amino again.
Remain
What the hell is that song? This looks grim for them. Looks promising. Yes! The most amount of wins you can get. Happy July! I hope July's going well. Oh god, 12's great. 1,000 gold, maybe Nexy. This could be the time. This would be a time we deserve it. They're chanting his name. He's become the favorite of the crowd. We got the blue outline, which means no jackpot for us. And we got a bunch of packs. Why did I get a bunch of packs? Where's my gold? Isn't it supposed to give me 500 gold or something? Thank you so much, Vactor. Thank you, Twigmeister. Thank you, Chuck, for the 500 bits. No one will get another jackpot now. They got rid of it. I haven't been here for a hot minute. Can we get a flex from the legend RedBeard himself?